Whenever these are the reactions to a single attack inside the CWL Invite clan, it's definitely time to make a video. What's up guys, I am Maxwell and today I will show you the Electrone-Attack strategy. What's up guys, welcome to the video and let's jump right in with the very attack that created the reactions which I just showed you guys. So we've got Maki right here coming in and as you can see he is using a battle blimp, and now take a look what comes out of this battle blimp, because as I already mentioned, the Electrone-Attack strategy, that is by the way a name which I came up with together with Maki. Because it's Electro Dragon and clones, so Electron, I think it makes a lot of sense. So as you can see right here in his blimp, he's got the Electro Dragon, then he's got 2 balloons in there, and he actually has 3 clone spells. He's already dropping 1, and he's gonna drop the 2 others as well. And now, very important, you really want to clone the Electro Dragon. You don't really want to clone the balloons. And as you can see right now, boom, he's got 4 Electro Dragons. And those are actually absolutely destroying the enemy queen, the enemy CC, as well as a big part of this base, and also they are of course creating like some great pathing. Next up he's going to suicide his heroes over at 12 o'clock. His backend for this attack is Lalo. We're gonna see in some other replays that I have for you guys that other attack strategies as a backend are definitely also possible. However, the opener is always going to be the same. It's going to be the cloned Electro Dragons, aka the Electrone. So yeah, as you can see, he even gets a little bit unlucky with his suicide here, with his king sort of like ignoring the enemy BK. Still he gets the king down. He does not quite get the Town Hall though, so he's going to have to sacrifice either his warden ability or a big part of his Lalo. But at this point, guys, let's check out the base. So the queen almost takes out the Town Hall, and what base is left? It's not a lot. And he has 4 Lava Hounds and 24 balloons for this base. He only has 2 haste spells, so that's why he decides to go heavy on the Lava Hounds, a little bit lighter on the balloons. And he's going to be using 1 haste spell right away there. The Town Hall at this point, like the most relevant threat to his attack, so he's just going to decide to sacrifice some loons over there. Doesn't even have so many loons, but like once the Town Hall is down, it's pretty much like only the Eagle Artillery, 2 air defenses, and that's yeah pretty much already it. He's got 3 Lava Hounds alive at this point, going onward to tank like these final defenses. He's got the balloons coming in, he's got the warden ability still, he's gonna be using it right there to save some of these balloons from the Eagle Artillery shot, as well as save the Lava Hounds, and also save a bunch of those balloons. Obviously he already used his 2nd haste spell, and that's gonna be all she wrote for this base. So this is the attack that caused the uproar, as I already mentioned, guys. We're gonna talk about where this comes from a little bit more too, because it was actually not Maki himself inventing this. Maki, right after this attack and after everybody was going crazy, said that Shahab was actually the one who did it first, where Maki saw it. That's why he actually decided to try it on this base. So we're going to be checking out a Shahab attack for this one as well. But first I want to show you guys another different one by Tony right here, who is using literally exactly the same thing. Just one difference, he only has 2 clone spells. As you can see, his army composition here at the bottom. That's because he's doing a queen charge, you know, Tony being Tony. He's always queen charging, so gotta love that. And it's of course always fun to watch as well. So he's actually gonna be starting things off with the queen charge right here. Makes sense, you know, the queen charge takes a lot of time. Very natural beginning to the queen charge here, doesn't even need the funnel. That is mainly due to this army camp, because that's gonna like have such a big hitbox that it sort of naturally makes his queen go the right way. In my opinion, he gets a little bit lucky with the wall breakers, but you guys just like stay tuned and watch what happens. So yeah, he walks his way down here. The BK is coming in, 1 test wall breaker is coming in, and then the other 2 wall breakers are gonna make it through. But I'm talking about the 2nd layer wall break, where in my opinion he gets a bit lucky. His king takes out the enemy king here. Beautiful job at that. Very nicely done. Then he's got 1 Coco loon coming in. I'm not sure if this was a fresh hit. I think it's a fresh hit. I'm not 100% positive, but I think it is. So here, I still don't know how these wall breakers work, guys, because like against, I guess the healers healed them back up a little bit, because otherwise such a long way, even inside the rage spell against a multi-inferno that usually does not work out so well. But yeah, in this case it did. So now you can see already some really nice value for his queen charge right there. But he still, of course, has the electron in the back. He's gonna wait for the CC to come out right here, and once that is under control, he's gonna sort of let unleash hell with his electron, which is still inside the bag. So he's got 2 rage spells left at this point. Not sure if he uses it on the... I don't think so, no. He does not use another rage spell on the queen. And now he's actually going to start off with his Lalo at the top here. And then he's going to sort of electron the back end of the space, taking out the enemy queen. So here comes the battle blimp, and once again we're going to focus on this because this is obviously what we want to see. So the battle blimp comes in, and watch closely, guys. He's actually going to miss with one of his clone spells. That can happen, of course. In this case, it happened due to the sweeper. As you can see here, out comes the E-Drag. Out comes the rage spell. And then the first clone spell is going to miss the E-Drag right there. The second clone spell is actually going to end up cloning. And then the 2 Electro Dragons. And now the second clone spell is also in effect. So yeah, in the end, it did work out. And the E-Drags in that case pretty much only taking out the enemy queen, so not as crazy of a value as Maki's attack, but definitely also a nifty little tweak to this attack in the very end. And so yeah, I think it's also pretty cool to watch, and maybe it can also give you guys some ideas on how to use the electron, or like give you a little bit of a different option on how to use it. Maybe, you know, there's a lot of attackers out there and everybody likes to do things a little bit differently, so this is how Tony used it this time around. And we're going to be watching one more attack here, guys, and it's going to come from, we're going to call him Mr. Electron himself, Shahab, who, as I mentioned, or actually used it first inside SL at least. And we're going to be checking out his first replay right here. He's a Town Hall 10, obviously, and as you can see, he is doing Suicide Lalo, and even as a Town Hall 10, he also has 3 clone spells with him, so that's definitely pretty crazy. As a Town Hall 10, of course, it's nice to also have the maxed E-Drag and the CC, because you know, that's how you can actually apply this attack strategy at Town Hall 10. He starts off with some border bounces there just for funneling. Then he's going to be doing a pretty easy suicide here. Not even any wall breakers, just going to be picking up 2 outside air defenses and a couple of other buildings that would be harmful to his lava loon attack. And yeah, so King Queen coming in, he uses 2 balloons right there. I'm not 100% sure why. Also, those balloons actually end up dying. Oh, I guess he just meant to kill the rest of that wizard tower because it was already damaged, and I guess he saw that or something. But yeah, anyways, here comes the battle blimp with the Electro Dragon in it. And in this case, you will actually see that Shahab does, I believe, completely miss the Electro Drag with his clone spell. Yeah, he only clones the balloons, but it still works out because the balloons are actually shielding the Electro Dragon. So at Town Hall 10, depending on what you're trying to do and like depending on the structures around the queen, it may not even be that important to clone the Electro Dragon very specifically. Although I guess it is, of course, nice because it does so much splash damage. But in this case, he actually completely missed the E-Drag with his clone spell and only cloned balloons, and it still works out beautifully. Like, take a look at this overkill, guys. He still has 7 loons in the back. He's got a baby dragon. He's got a haste spell, and he's got 2 lava hounds alive, as well as about, I don't know, 15 balloons right there. The queen is still alive as well, although she is gonna meet her maker in the enemy BK right here. But, you know, that's okay. We're gonna have a little bit of a loon parade from the other side of the base here. Although it's sort of a sloppy loon parade. Shahab, come on, man. Step up your swag game. Those loons have to be spread out in a long row in order to make it a real balloon parade. But we're going to give him a bite today just because he showed us inside SL this awesome attack strategy. So props to you, Shahab. We've got the baby dragon on cleanup there as well. We're going to ×2 through the rest of this cleanup, guys, because yeah, it's not too exciting. And yeah, there we go. The 100% from Shahab, Mr. Electron himself. And yeah, that's pretty much, guys, all I got for you today. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Do you like this? Are you going to try it yourself? What first impressions have you had with this? Is it going to take over CWL Invite pretty much like the Falcon attack strategy did last time? In my opinion, it has a lot of potential. Also, I don't really know how you would defend against it, so it's always good, of course, to have an attack strategy in your back that you can't really defend against. But yeah, that's just my initial thoughts, guys. I wanted to get this video out as quickly as possible, although I was, I guess, one of the slowest out of all the YouTubers to get it out there. But yeah, hopefully it was still a good watch for you guys. Hopefully you still enjoyed it, and hopefully you are going to be able to utilize the Electron for yourselves as well and create some success in Clan Wars with it. This has been Maxwell. Until next time, Captain is going to be signing out. Later.